Alrighty, well, Rocky and I are going to go outside. We will. There's a little fan that runs on these power bank thingies. This one has to be recharged. Yeah, it runs on the power. It works pretty good. It's got free speeds. It's on the lowest speed right now. There's Rocky. When I first found out I was going to lose my house because it was being put on the market by the new landlord, the deal I had with my new landlord was that I didn't have to pay any more rent for the remainder of the time I was there until the house was sold, and also that he would give me $1,000 in cash when I vacated the house after it was sold. Both of which I agreed to. Now I know I was told by many people that I could have really given them a hard time and maybe squeezed them for a lot more money. I wasn't actively looking to do that, though. It was just, it's life. It happens. And we were both lied to by the previous landlord, too, so I had a different idea of what was going on based on what the previous landlord told me, and it was the same for the guy that bought the house. He had a different idea of what was going on than what he was told, so we were both lied to anyway. But here's the thing. What I did is I took the money I would have been putting into rent and I put it into survival supplies. So, because I knew I was going to be homeless and camped in the woods, so I spent that time staking out a location to camp in the woods, which I found behind the Walmart store in town here. I figured that was about the best place within walking distance that I could go. This fan and the other fan I bought, well, I was out of that money. I bought the Berkey out of that money. The Berkey water filter. That was quite expensive, and they are, but now they've doubled in price. Now just the replacement filters for this thing cost what I paid for the whole unit now. So I did that. Of course, I bought a lot of canned food. There was a bunch of stuff I bought anyway as survival gear. And, like I say, I bought the tent that I lived in, and then I slowly started setting up a camp in behind Walmart while I was still in the house. The last couple weeks that I was in the house, when I knew I was going to have to leave the house because it was sold, I slowly started setting up my camp. And anyway, I took the $1,000 that I got from the new owner of the house when I left it, and I bought this camper with it. So this camper cost me $1,000. So I complain about it because it's full of mold and there's other problems with it. It's leaky and it's not the greatest. But I only paid $1,000 for it, and it's been a home, even though it isn't my preferred situation. Still, it's been a home for 2 years. Are you gonna come out, Rocky? Now, well, we're out here. Ha. All right, there he is. Let's have a look and check. Let's check the, oh look, a bird took a big poop on my refrigerator. Isn't that nice? Beautiful. Nice. Thank you, bird, for taking a poop. Oh, there's an ant taking a poop on my refrigerator. Now let's see what the temperature in here is. It feels cool. Okay, the temperature in here is about 58 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 14 degrees Celsius. Yeah, 14 Celsius or 58 Fahrenheit. And my pop feels cool. My Hostess cupcakes feel cool. I'll take a couple of them out. I'm going to make another lid for this that fits this particular. I'm going to make another one of these styrofoam lids that fits this thing better. What I'll do is I'll keep this lid and I'll put the other one over it, but it'll fit better. So it'll be twice as insulated. I'm going to have to clean the poop off there, though. Yeah, a bird pooped on there, Rocky. Can you believe it? A bird pooped. Those birds pooping on my thingamajigger. Hey, you're a good boy. You are. You're a good boy. Anyway, I got to get up. I should leave the shovel right here to hold. There's something to help me up when I need to get up. All right. As you can see, it's not a bad day. It's a little overcast. It's a little humid, but it's not bad. I'm not going to complain. I've dealt with worse. Now what I'm going to do today, though, is I'm going to get a hold of the neighbor lady because they have a dumpster. Not a dumpster, a roll-off bin over at their place because of the construction. And I'm planning to take a load of scrap metal either today or tomorrow, or maybe the next day, weather permitting and depending on what else is going on, over to the scrap yard. And so I want to raid her dumpster, her roll-off bin, because there's construction going on at the house, and I want to get any copper or aluminum out of that bin, because there probably is some. And also, I got to call the lady I work for in town sometimes and see how she's doing. Her health isn't very good. That's the reason that I go to her place and help her with things. But I'll have to call her up and see what's happening with her, see how she's feeling, and if she wants to do anything this week, and if she's able, and so on. She may not be because of the humidity. It does a number on her. It does a number on everybody, but when you don't feel well, it does a bigger number on you. And so she may not be able to, but still I'll give her a call. I'll check up on her, see how she's doing. She's also become a friend, so I'd be concerned about her on a personal level. It isn't just a work thing. So I'll check on her and see how she's doing. Yeah. Probably try and give Rocky a flea treatment today, because I've been neglectful of that lately. So I'll do that. The last thing I need is a camper full of fleas. So, and I may end up with that if I'm not careful. So I'll do that. And that's the plan for today. I'm going to eat my cupcakes though first. They feel nice and cool. So I'm going to eat my cupcakes. The icing isn't melted or anything. That's it. Let me just check and see what the temperature is here today. The temperature in Smiths Falls today is 26 degrees Celsius. But in my bin there, I just checked it here on my phone, in my bin it's 14 degrees Celsius. So that gives you an idea. It keeps it between 10 and 15 degrees cooler than the air temperature, basically. Where did Rocky go? I don't know. He went past me. All right. Anyway, we'll see y'all later. Bye for now.